Welcome to day 108. Today was a big thinker one. Here's what I wrote. A question I am sitting with is, do I still want the X on the days when things are hard, complicated, relentless, unfair, long-winded, insert many others? So vision boarding, dreaming big, manifesting your ideal life and business is so fulfilling when it is easy, when it flows, when it feels uplifting and expansive and in full alignment. And an old story that used to linger over bottles of wine in my 20s, it feels hard. Maybe it's not meant to be. Or maybe I need to become the person who did the thing, who became the thing, who got some resilience, who backed herself, who found another way, who dug deep, who made a bold choice, who decided imperfectly. And these were just a few casual thoughts on a Tuesday. And I miss those teenage years where I could spend hours thinking about what top I was going to wear on Friday night. This is a really, it's a challenge, you know. It's a challenge because when things get hard, I think our inner child wants to come to the forefront and throw things and get cross, even though our adults, like, we would never do that. Like, that is a very immature response. I think instinctively sometimes that's what happens, and not just the child response. I think it's sneaky sometimes because the teenage response might come in of, I'm not good enough, or, well, what a waste of time, or I can never do it anyway. You become that sort of growly version. And what I've come to realize after 42 years on planet Earth, I mean, I realized it a very long time ago, but I guess what I'm articulating for the first time is that things don't always come easily in the most expected, in the most straightforward, smooth way that you might be expecting. And so what are you going to do? That's my next question. What are you going to do when it gets hard? When it becomes a challenge? When it becomes difficult? When you don't get it the first time? Do you still want the thing then? And this is what I've found with the running, and just to use a very basic example of running and rain, and of course there are much more complex and challenging situations which need their own nuance and attention and circumstance, context, is, am I really going to let a bit of rain get in my way? Am I? Because the rain, like I'm looking out even today, it's chucking it down. It's going to rain all day. But the quicker that I get out there and do the thing, the easier it's going to be. So I would love to know from you, what's the thing that you want? Where are you going next? What's the next layer for you? And secondly, what are you willing to do for it? And already as I'm saying that, you might be like, I'm not actually willing to do anything. It doesn't mean that much to me. Great, no problem. Like, move it to the side. It's not yours. You don't want it. That's cool. Don't put any energy into the things that you don't want. But the things that you do want, are you going to have that patience, that resilience, that tenacity, that pulling a creative idea out from somewhere? Are you going to have that available to you? I would love to know. Lots of love, and I'll see you next time. Bye.